is you know, the first thing I ask myself, okay, so is this a 1 or is it a 120? And if it's a 120, I make the decisions and I go forward with that. But obviously it's a balance between risk and potential and you know, growth and missions and everything. But I will give you one example on that. I had this company Paradox, which is a publisher of video games, and we were selling these hard copy boxes, you know, like on the shelves in the stores. And we were very niched, a niche player. So we had these strategy games, and we tried to sell them in the US, which is a major market for video games. And that year, in I think it was August, Walmart, which is one of the biggest retail chains in the US, obviously, they had 19 slots for 300 applicants. So it's like that month they took up 19 games, but it was like 300 who wanted to end up on the shelves, which obviously meant that we never ended up there. And it was Christmas, and it was holiday sales, and we had one of the release products, and all the fans were furious because they couldn't buy our product, and this guy actually this guy came to me and said, "Listen, Theo, the fans are furious, and they ask if they can download it from our website, and not waiting for a box or we shipping us shipping a box to them." And I said, "Well, what isn't that, do we really want to let them into our system?" And he said, "Okay, so we have this one opportunity because it's a guy out there. He's a bit insane, and we can never work with him, but he can help us build this platform for downloading games." And I said, "Oh, so what's the cost? What's the cost of that?" "Well, it's 100,000. It's 100,000 Swedish kronor." So I was like, "Oh, I really need to mull this over, because those 100,000 was the only money we had in the company, and barely that. And the idea was that we should use that to print more physical copies if we were successful." So I was like, "Oh, so if we do this and it fails, we end up with no more copies to ship if we end up on the shelf, or we can also start a new business." And we decided to go for the 100K and a new download platform, and that decision is today Gamersgate, which is the company I'm leading today, which is one of the world's largest download portals for PC and Mac games. So it's really, everything is all about balance and making the right decisions, and really try to see how you can develop your ideas into something commercial.